Hello classmates, my name is Victor Casada and welcome to my Business 410 Midterm Project. Today I will be showing you some visualizations that I will create in Tableau. My visualizations will show data collected from a site showing the impact the coronavirus has on several countries. So my research question that I would like to answer is, what impact does a country's population have on the spread of the coronavirus? On the news, they don't always show you like all the information of everything that's happening when it comes to the coronavirus. A lot of us watch the news and depend on them to provide us with the information. So I would like to use Tableau to create some charts to show you what impact population has on the spread of coronavirus. So let's get started. So the site that I use for my data is worldmeters.info. So right here, they show you, they list the countries, the total cases, the total new cases, deaths, recovered. So they give you a lot of information about a lot of countries. So I will be using this, and I will be also using the population for each of those countries. So what I did, they don't give you an option to download the chart as an Excel file or PDF file. So what I had to do was copy and paste this on Excel, and then this is what I came out with. I deleted the columns that I didn't use. So, and I also only selected 32 countries, and these are the countries that have over 10,000 cases. So you see, as you can see, the columns that I picked are the total cases, total recovered, total deaths, active cases, and the population. So now that I have this put together, I saved it as the coronavirus data. Let's open up Tableau. Go to File, hit Open, select my data chart from Excel. So right here, it shows you all the columns and everything. I always like to hit this button right here because it cleans up the data and it like organizes it better. So now that I have everything cleaned up and my data is in Tableau, let's go over to sheet 1. So the first thing I would like to show is like a map of all the countries, the 32 countries I selected from the chart. And then I would like to show the total number of cases each of those countries have, and also the total number recovered. Because on the news, they don't really explain to you like how many recover from all the total cases we've had, or in other countries or in the US. So now that I put the rows as total cases and total recover, and in my columns I have country, I'll go to show me. I'll select the map. So now you can see the map is the world map of all the countries that are in the chart. Let's close show me. So now I click over here so I could use the mouse to move the map around. So now I would like to show the names of the map of the countries, the label, and I'll also like to show the number for both of the both of the rows, which is total cases and total recovered. So now you can see each country has total number of cases and how many of those were recovered. So you have Canada, United States, Russia, Japan, China, etc. And if you zoom in here, you can see the other little countries over here. What I would like to show is the percentage of those cases that are recovered, that have recovered, the people that recover. So right here we have a whole number, but I would like to see the percentage based on these two numbers. So since I don't have a column for that, I'm gonna have to create one. So to create one, I'll go to dimensions, create calculator field. So over here, I'm gonna name it recovered percentage. So then I'll take total recovered divided by total cases and hit OK. So then I'll take this one off. This column, the one I'm taking off is total recovered, and the one that I created here, I'll bring it over here, put it as a text, and now you'll see like a decimal point, but I want it as a percentage. So to do that, I'll go over to recover percentage, this arrow, go down to go down to format. Then on the left, you'll see this screen pop up, hit numbers, percentage, and then here you could say how many decimal points you want. So I'll leave it to 2. So now we could see like the percentage of those total cases that have recovered. So you see the US has 10% recovered, Canada 35. Let's see China. China was one of the first countries with cases, and they, well, wow, they're doing pretty good. They have 93% recover. So out of 82,000 total cases, they have 93% that have recovered. And then you got Turkey with 20%, Portugal with 5.39%, etc. So it's a good way to see the percentages of how many recovered compared to the total number of cases. So now to go over back to my research question, which was what impact does the country's population have on the spread of the coronavirus? We're gonna head over down here to create a new sheet. I'm gonna bring country to rows, so like that could give me every country in a row. And then I'll take the population on the columns, and then total cases in columns too. So let's differentiate these two by color over here on the left on the marks. So I'll put this one as an orange, and then I'll put the right side a green. So now we could see that the population's on the left and total cases on the right. So let's sort this by the number of population. So from the chart, you could see that China and India are one of the two countries that have the most population, with China at 1.4 billion and then India with 1.3 billion. But then when you look at the total number of cases, India only had 24,000 and then China had 82,000. But then when you look at the United States, which has 331 million population, and then you go over a number of cases, it's 912,000 cases. So if you look down on the chart, let's say Iran had has 83 million population, 88,000 cases. But then you look at Spain, has 46 million population with 219 cases. So based on this, let me sort this out. Based on this, I don't think population has an impact on the total number of cases. It has to do with more, way more than just population. And how well, it's mainly the people in the country, how well they can quarantine themselves and, keep a distance, social distancing from each other to help not spread the virus more. And also, with like the public transportation, like with New York, we have the trains, the buses, and a lot of people depend on that to get to work. And a lot are still working at the moment, the supermarkets, the doctors, they still have to go to work. So a lot of that has a big impact on the coronavirus spread. So from this chart, it tells us a lot that it's not only by populations. Let me click up here so we could see numbers. But yeah, population has a small impact on how many on the spread of the coronavirus. So down here, I'll name this comparison. And then the first sheet I made, I'll name as a map. That concludes my midterm project for my Business 410 class. Thanks for watching, and I hope everyone is safe and staying safe, and have a nice day.